Afternoon, hi. I'm Lucy Kennedy, CEO of Spottitt, and we provide self-service, remember that word, satellite analytics for the energy, environment and infrastructure sectors. We've received over the past 3 years nearly €1 million in R&D grant funding from the European Space Agency, and we have a range of products that are commercially available, first paying customers, and we're looking for £500,000 of investment to significantly accelerate commercialization and increase our product offering. So we'll get onto some funky slides later, but in general, our customers need to understand the past, present, and changing situation on the ground at sites all over the world. They struggle to find this information, and therefore they spend valuable time and resources manually gathering and manipulating said info. So to take the specific example of our renewable energy clients, it takes an onshore wind developer on average 6 to 12 months and upwards of £500,000 just to choose a short list of potentially suitable sites. This is before they've gone and spent even more money on, putting MET masts on the site and doing site analysis. And that's because they're having to conduct a huge amount of field survey work and manual data manipulation. Similar issues are faced by utility providers who are manually monitoring changes across kilometres of underground and overground pipelines, or councils checking for illegal buildings, and governments monitoring changing land use as they try and understand their carbon sinks and sources. So analysis of satellite imagery and data can answer all of these questions if you know what sources to use, have some expensive knowledge and software in-house. But all that's different with Spottitt, with our platform and our machine learning-based algorithms. You can make accessing and performing complex analytics on up-to-date, open source and commercial satellite imagery as easy as shopping online. Our satellite imagery and data provide global coverage, and all our analyses are delivered fully automatically for any location in the world. So Spottitt is truly a scalable solution. And going back to our renewable energy clients, it's been shown to knock months and over 10% off site selection project cost. So if the video works, let's see, I'm going to try and give you a feel for how intuitive using Spottitt is. So we're going to do a building recognition analysis, and we're going to Singida in northern Tanzania. We're picking our analysis, we're going to draw our area of interest. Now via API, I'm going out to see what satellite images my providers have. I've chosen one, I name it. Now it takes a few hours to do this, but processes run fully automatically with no human intervention on our side. And here's one that we prepared earlier. This is what you get with a super high resolution satellite image. And then these are the buildings that the algorithm has detected fully automatically. And I use that. This was for a kind of provider who was doing off-grid PV installations. And for onshore wind, you need to be a certain number of distances from buildings. And we have a lot of other analyses like land cover and things like that. So, and we make it easy for our customers, but also easy on the pricing. So we have some very flexible and transparent pricing with pay-as-you-go or subscription-based pricing. So, you know my face, but my fellow co-founders are Marcello. He is ex-P&G like me, INSEAD alumni and renewable energy expert. Paolo, also ex-INSEAD. He spent half his career in the finance world and the other half as a serial entrepreneur. I am not an ex-INSEAD alumni, but I am a P&G, and my background is technical project management and operational excellence. So if we go and look at markets, in the technical term, the Earth observation data and value-added services market is a £6 billion global market, of which with the sectors that we focus on, we have a £3 billion total addressable market. Its growth is being fueled by the increased availability of satellite imagery and the dropping cost of this data and the rise of AI and cloud computing. So this little thing on the it's just to sort of show a little bit what the competitive landscape looked like. So satellites have been around since the late 1950s when the Russians put the Sputnik up. So we have competition. People have been looking at satellite imagery and data for a while. But we like to think of ourselves as a soft drinks vending machine. You go to the drinks machine and it delivers what you request with no human intervention. Our competitors are like a restaurant. The waiter takes your order, the barman mixes your drink. It's slower and more expensive than Spottitt, which is set up to run the analysis you want on the images you choose when you want it. So, we've received some European Space Agency investment, developed our technology into a product with a range of services which have been validated with industry users. We have our first paying customers, and we have a unique offering within the geospatial analytics market. We think we have something worth shouting about, worth investing in. We're looking to raise $500,000 for 17% of the company to significantly accelerate global commercialization, stay ahead product-wise. And final slide, loads of numbers, but in short, we're aiming to achieve annual revenues of over 13 million within the next 5 years. And I'm here for the rest of the day and also wearing a spider on my head this evening, so I hope to speak to you later. Thanks very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Spottitt. Fantastic.